Finding a Memory, written by Chautona Havig, narrated by Christa Delsorbo. Chapter 1. 2 decorated potted cypress trees stood on either side of the steps to the book barrow. A gull sat in front of one as if some kind of sentinel, and Mallory Barrows couldn't decide if she should leave him alone or throw a few broken cookie bits off into the distance for him to fight the other gulls for. Over the past 2 months, an influx of used books had been traded for credit or donated, and she had one more box to inventory before she closed out that set of books for the year. "I think I'll call you Henry," she informed the gull. "And Henry, no more used books until the new year. I don't have time for this stuff right now." She swept her arm across the empty parking lot and said, "The clogged lines of customers dying to buy every book before they're all sold out." Henry turned and waddled away. As far as Mallory knew, gulls were not supposed to waddle, but either Henry needed an etta added to his name and a nest to fill with eggs, or he'd been overindulging of late. He definitely waddled. 3 copies of that wimpy kid book, 2 of the unfortunate event ones, and a bunch of cloth-bound novels from the 30s and 40s that Mallory had never heard of. As she pulled out each one, she ignored the one book in the box she'd been most anxious to look at. Once she opened it, a name inside would mean the end of reading that one. A cool breeze hinted that Christmas really would be there in just 25 days. It might not be snow and ice, but cooling temperatures signaled an island winter just the same. "And I'll make me an amaretto hot chocolate to celebrate." A rare afternoon sale interrupted Mallory's plans, but eventually, with hot chocolate in hand, she stretched out in her lounge chair, sun to her back, and draped a light throw over her legs. The book lay closed in her lap, and Mallory stared at it over the top of her cocoa cup. My diary. The lock clasp had broken at some point. Avocado green with a golden Greek border, some of which had rubbed off in places, framed the words. A tingle in her fingers prompted her to open the padded cover. A few words in tiny letters on the inside cover caught her breath. "I'll love you always, Francis." Henry hopped over when she sighed and said, "How sweet." Mallory looked at him and said, "Words, not cookies. Go away." Henry went. After a sip of the still steaming chocolate, she flipped to the first page. "This diary belongs to..." Empty. Torn between relief and disappointment, Mallory turned to the first entry. "John gave me this diary for my sweet 16. I've never kept a diary before. I don't know how. He laughed when I said that and said he reckoned I'd learn. You'll need somewhere to write down how much you miss me while I'm over in Nam." I think he's full of himself. He is handsome, though. And he loves me. Mama says I'm too young to be serious about boys. What would she say if she knew I was engaged? By the time John gets home, I'll be done with school and no one can stop us from marrying then. My party was fine. I had a new dress that John says makes me look like Sophia Loren. I said that didn't make sense because she's got dark hair and mine's dirty blonde. Mama set out crab pots and made her famous crab cakes. We had fritters and lopes and a great big cake. There was even dancing. Some of the boys brought their guitars and Hank brought his fiddle. But then John brought out his record player and put on the Byrds and the Everly Brothers. He knows how much I love them. My favorite is "Oh, So Many Years," but he always sings "I Kissed You" to me. Maybe I shouldn't have let him kiss me so soon, but he's leaving, and we're getting married. That matters, don't it? All in all, I guess turning 16 was the best day of my life. So far. 16. Wow. When I was 16, marriage was the farthest thing from my mind. "And now?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?